Hello everyone, KirbyVolt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Shantae, part of Summer of Shantae. In the last episode, we began the next labyrinth, the third labyrinth, Cackle Mound, a diabolical place of creepy skulls and skeletons and zombies and stuff. I mean, it was opened up by a zombie. Actually, I think, but we have not actually seen zombies in this place, so never mind. No creepy zombies were harmed in the exploration of this labyrinth. Now then, from the last time we got up here, got 3 baby warp squids, and now we gotta continue onwards in order to get 1-ups. Well, to get things besides just 1-ups. Like health. And more health. And maybe actually a thing that's not just the helpful things like health and 1-ups, but like other helpful things. Like keys, by putting the eyeball in the socket of the weird skull guy. And he is not one to have that eyeball go in, so we gotta be careful. We just gotta be... careful/lucky about the placement of this stupid thing. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. No. Bounce back up. Get in there. Get in there! Get over here! Say all the weird things to you, maybe they'll work. I just really wonder how speedrunners do this. This is so crazy. I mean, it's not the hardest thing in the world, but it is, like, if you're trying to be timely, it is definitely a bit frustrating. Oh, what the butt? Alright, come on. Oh, come on. Let's do this. Just try to hit it while it's in the air. That probably didn't work as best as possible. There we go. Give me the key. Now then, with this here key, we're gonna go back to that evil eye room we saw last time in Cackle Mound. And we're gonna go into another locked door. I mean, that's what we'd use the key for. We could just collect the keys and keep them to ourselves, make a nice key collection. But that's not what we're gonna use them for. That'd be silly. I mean, we want to stop Risky Boots. I keep getting Risky Boots and Ride Tops mixed up for some silly reason, even though Ride Tops is like a very nice, though kind of odd girl, and Risky Boots is just a jerk. I mean, she just destroyed... Remember, in the first episode, she just tracked us down with her ship. She didn't care that she wasn't attacking the town. She purposely went after us. What a jerk! Now then, let's get some healing up, and we have to fight another Succubbi here. Yay! But luckily... Come on, get down. If you stay in the slime platform, she can't see you, so you can just wail on her to your heart's content. Or have to wait for her to come back. I mean, actually, let's use... Twin Mints activates! Double the attack power, double the fun, double the Shantae action! After you defeat her, we'll get some money, and down here... Creepy music! This is the actual only mini-boss in the game. Like, this is an actual mini-boss. The goal of the object of the mini-boss is just to hit the skull heads where they appear. It's pretty basic. But it can be a bit frustrating with how the jumping works sometimes. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all, actually. Oops. At least I have the power of Double Shantae! Which didn't help me for getting that at all. Oh, get the bottom one. It doesn't matter, you don't have to hit all of them, you have to just hit wherever it's lighting up, so don't worry about it if you cannot, like, get some of the harder to hit ones. It's kind of weird they did this, like, I don't mind it, but it's like, it does kind of come out of nowhere, and doesn't really serve much purpose other than, like, here, just, we put a little hard battle thing in for you to do. So with that said, we should be done. Yep, they're done. And that's all there is to it. I mean, I guess it was technically guarding something, which is right over here. Hi, I'm gonna get rid of you right now before you become a problem. Because you're gonna become a problem. I just know it. I'm sorry, you have purple, you're purple, like Shantae's hair, and that's great, but I'm sorry, we have to get rid of you. We have to make you explode into bats. So please do that right now. It would be most helpful to our quest. Thank you very much. Because now it is time. The music indicates we have found yet another half genie locked inside the labyrinth. Thank you for freeing me. This was once the guardian genie of this labyrinth, but a terrible creature imprisons her here. And for her kindness, she'll teach us a magical dance to foil evil. And we just gotta do our usual, down belly dance, and then press the A button to transform into a new transformation. We can also review the dance moves on the sub-screen if we forget what they are. And here's how this one works. Down, shimmy. This is Spider Shantae! I know, she becomes a spider. That's crazy. It's kinda creepy. Yeah, honestly, it's a pretty cute looking spider, to be honest, so well, let's be fair here. Spider Shantae will be showing up in one of the newest Shantae games coming out, I believe. And the design they chose for it, I think, is a lot cuter than this one, so it'll be great. Spider Shantae. Her ability, she has about the same jumping height as Monkey, but she can cling to walls and spiderwebs like this, so you can use this to advance in other areas. It's unfortunately not the most used transformation because it gets easily eclipsed by the transformation we get in the next labyrinth, but it is still a pretty good one. Before we move on though, there's an up arrow here, so we're going to be getting out of the spider mode and go back to our good friend, the monkey. If we go directly in where that arrow says to go up, gotta jump very carefully, we can get up here to get our 4th baby warp squid. Now we have all the baby warp squids that we can get right now. There's always the 5th one that we cannot get, but we'll be getting to them a little later. And with that, we can now exit out of here and start having some good old times with the elevator music. Good old elevator music! That's actually when an elevator was playing that music all day long. That might get a little annoying, but I wouldn't mind it too much, to be honest. Using our new ability, we're going to be going back up through here. This is we went here the last time. This is the center area we started in. I have the first baby warp squid. We need to go all the way to the right. Up here, because we can use our spider form to get to some things we could not get to earlier. Spider form is not actually used that much like elephant form and monkey form were used in the previous 2 labyrinths. It's only kind of used for just getting some last minute things, in all honesty. Kind of weird in all that, but I think they're kind of trying to think of a way to like get Spider to be good, but without making it, still making it useful, because of the next transformation. Again, it does kind of make Spider nullified, essentially, for what you need to use. Spider still has some good uses outside of it, though. So in here we have a 2-eyed thing. This one, I don't really know what's up. I think you want to get them both pointing down, is the idea? Or maybe they're supposed to be on the right sockets? I'm not really sure. Yeah, they're both pointing down. I think they need to go in the correct sockets, so let's get this one into that eye socket, and that one into that one. I think they both need to be pointing down as well, so let's get them both pointing down. So let's get this, let's mess with one eye at a time here. Make it look like Cookie Monster. It actually does remind me of Cookie Monster a lot. This Cookie Monster. In an RPG, just like Cookie Monster, give me the key. Or no, like Cookie Monster just there, like asking. Oh shoot. Okay. Futterbutts. This is bad. Okay, well this one was pointing down, so I know this is supposed to be the right one. Ooh, okay, and you get that in the right eye. Oh boy. Actually. This could be okay. As long as I don't hit the other eye. There we go! It's like an RPG, it's like... you're doing this puzzle and this Cookie Monster just shows up. Key! Okay. These eyes don't make any sense to me what you're supposed to do. I think you're supposed to put them in, like, in all different combinations. I have never really figured out what you're supposed to do. I just always kind of monkey around to, like, get them in the way that makes the thing open. It's really bizarre and kind of wonky and kind of annoying. So, here's what we're gonna do. Let's do a speed up here while I try to figure this out, because this is always so silly. And in posts, I'll probably put some little annotations up to say like what you're technically supposed to do, because I'm sure there's a correct way to do this. Or we won't do a speed up. I don't even know how that works. Regardless, in post, put up some annotations to say what you're supposed to actually do for that, because that never made any sense to me. Now then, let's get back to spider form. And use that to crawl across here. We could go down that slide again, but we actually do not need to. So we're going to go back across the ceiling here. And then proceed on to the left. To the left, to the left. I actually don't know what that song is. We'll use monkey form here. I do like the monkey. Yeah, like again, like Aladdin, like you got the elephant, you got the monkey, like yeah, that's why, because you get monkey first, then you get elephant. So I guess I always think about Aladdin with this game. You got genies going on, you got the monkeys, you got the elephants. The spiders are what's kind of like that's what makes it not Aladdin anymore. In this room, we just need to climb up with Spider. So let's actually first open the pots because they probably have some good stuff inside, just for the sake of having them. Get on top of this platform to watch out so these enemies don't hurt you up. And then crawl on up with spider form. Spider Shantae, the Spider Shantae. That's the description! Spider Shantae, the Spider Shantae. We'll use that key to open this gate up. And whip our hair to get some health. Ooh. Yay, full heal. Or almost full heal. That's funny. The Simmerstone chamber, but no sign of Risky Boots. If I'm quick enough... Ha! Nice try, girly girl. But this Simmerstone comes with me. Its magical fire will keep my water boiling forever. What? Not again. Aye! So, this is our boss. This is the Wheel Beast. It is actually kind of a silly boss. It's not as silly as the King Golem, but it's still fairly silly enough. It was actually not going this fast in my practice run, but for the majority of this boss, all you need to do is get some chance to turn to spider form, and just cling to these walls. If it gets over a platform, well, it's not spinning around like crazy. It needs to be stopped in order for this to work. But once it stops and it's over a platform, like that, you can just press that and have it go down, and that will do some good damage to it. I guess just falling, I suppose. You can also do that while it's not in wheel form either, so you can just kind of play around with these different switches. It's actually kind of a fun boss fight in that regard. It's definitely not the hardest boss fight, but it is a pretty silly boss fight, and it's pretty fun just getting to use Spider Shantae and kind of a more puzzle type mechanic, puzzle type fights. I guess he's kind of just following me, and that's what's going on. I'm not really sure how this guy's pattern works out sometimes, but he kind of likes to just be a silly dude and just die easily. So bye-bye. Luckily, we won't be having any silly glitch thing that we had with the Golem King. Sadly, Spider Shantae, the stones are anti-spider, and you can't pick them up with Spider Shantae. I mean, you can't pick them up with any other form, to be fair, so let's grab the Simmerstone, because we be in the labyrinth. I did it! I got the Simmerstone! Well, I knew with my help you'd make out okay. So what's with the reason for collecting these stones anyway? Kind of a dangerous hobby, isn't it? I don't have any choice. Risky Boots is going to use them for some sort of doomsday weapon. I've already kept her from getting the Dribble Stone and the Golem Stone, and now the Simmerstone as well. If I can head her off one last time, Scuttle Town and the others should be safe. That goes bad news, alright. She's one of the reasons we move our caravan each night. In fact, we're moving out in the morning, so if you want to visit me again, you'll have to track our caravan down first. In the meantime, you should head for Mount Pointy. Why? What's there? The Twinkle Stone. You've got the other three, and that's the only one left. You don't have any warmer clothes, do you? Why would anyone want to wear warmer clothes? Heh, no reason. See you around. Your caravan will move in morning. It is currently daytime. Your caravan has already moved. So with the baby warp squids we have, we'll be using those on another area. We're going to be using those on Watertown instead of the caravan, because the caravan is very hard to track down. We'll be getting to that later. But for right now, that's all the time we have for this episode. So, thank you all very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Shantae. If you like this video, please consider hitting that like button below, and if you want to see more content from me, please consider subscribing. As I've stated before, all of these lovely games, Shantae, Risky's Revenge, and Pirate's Curse are all available on Nintendo 3DS. They are fantastic games, and I recommend you pick them up if you want, because they are awesome. So, until next one, please vote Shantae for Smash. Ciao!